Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be talking about simple daily habits that lead to a healthier you in 2025. Who doesn't want that, right? Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel so you'll always get our newest content, and stick around to the end so that you can find out more about our new program. Would you like to kick us off, Ken?
I would, Adrienne. Thank you. Yes. So I have some good ideas for movement exercise that you can hopefully incorporate into your life in 2025. It's not going to be long, not going to be, doesn't take very long to do each one of them. You can choose one or all five if you want. But let's start off with a 5-minute stretching routine when you first get up in the morning. And this could be, you get out of bed and you get on the floor. You can just bring your knees to your chest. That would be one. Do your side like this. Stretch your hamstrings. Stretch your hips and your low back. The hips would be a hip flexor stretch. I'm going to show you that. So it's going to be like this. You're going to be here, and you're going to just step forward. And you're just going to kind of tilt your hips underneath you like you're a scared dog hiding its tail, and you'll feel that stretch right there. And then you can stretch your that'll stretch your hip flexors. So there's some things that you can do in the morning. Now, a really good exercise that anybody can do, doesn't take long, doesn't take much to do, it's not expensive. You can go walking, and if you could do 10, 20 minutes in the morning, or maybe at lunchtime, or maybe after you eat, it's a kind of a family thing. You can make a family ordeal out of it. But 10 to 20 minutes a day would be great aerobic conditioning, and keep you healthy, keep your heart healthy. If you're at the office, every hour you could get up and walk around for, go to the restroom or go get some water. It prevents stiffness, because as we're on the computer, we're in the same position for a long time. You tend to be, because you're concentrating. If you could maybe set a timer, maybe set your watch. I have this Apple Watch, and every hour at 10 to the hour, it says time to stand up. So I can stand up and walk around, and you walk around for a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and it says, okay, you did a good deal. So you did it. So do that. That's another thing. When you're at the office, another idea is when you're on the phone, you can do different movements when you're on the phone, like seated marching. You could do that. You could do seated calf raises. You could do rotations, stretch your spine. You could do that. You can stretch your chest out. If you have a headset on, you could do that. There's a whole bunch of things you could do while you're seated. You can do shrugs, just get some movement in while you're on the phone. Nobody can see you. You might as well do that as you're talking. And then the last thing, while you're brushing your teeth at night, you can stretch your calves. So I typically use that Sonicare toothbrush, where it's every 30 seconds it beeps, and you can switch region of your mouth. And then when it beeps, I just switch sides. So I do it twice on each side, and that's a good thing, a good benefit. Number one, stretch your calves, and number two, if you tend to get cramps in your calves at night, that will help that. It'll help alleviate those cramps during the night. So do you have any questions, Adrienne?
No questions. I really like those ideas of making it very simple to add in, even when we're at a desk. I also like doing balancing exercises, like being on one leg while doing like bottom set of teeth or something. It helps too, just to kind of get acclimated to the day. I think those are great. So thank you for those.
Sure.
Some other simple daily habits for a healthier you include 5 different things that we're going to cover. And it is important because as many of us step into 2025, we're thinking about how can we improve our health and our well-being in simple yet impactful ways, right? Because we know that the key to lasting change isn't in drastic life changes, but in small, sustainable habits that become part of our daily routine. We don't even have to think about them. And as an integrative and functional dietitian nutritionist, I've seen firsthand how the right habits can actually transform not just physical health, but also your emotional and mental well-being. Who doesn't want that, right? So let's dive in. One is hydrating with purpose. Knowing how many ounces of water that you might be needing to aim for a day is really a good idea. And it's very easy to underestimate the power of hydration because water is so simple, it's so basic. but not drinking enough water can cause everything from digestive issues to lower energy levels or poor skin health. Many of us know that we need to drink more water, but here's how to start. One, I would definitely begin each morning with maybe a glass of warm lemon water to help kickstart your digestion and hydrate, because we've been sleeping all night and not drinking water. And another thing is either to set up glasses, multiple glasses of water at your desk, or just carry a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. Bring it in your car, wherever you go, it's always with you. As Ken mentioned, definitely moving every day is important. I would say about 15 minutes at least, even on those like dark winter days when we don't want to. It does have a profound effect on our mental health. So even if it's just taking a brisk walk, a quick 15-minute, 5-minute yoga session even, or just some of the things that Ken showed us to do at our desk, all of that really helps too. Another key tip is to find an activity you enjoy and make it part of your routine. Because if you really don't want to be in the dark basement on a treadmill, you're not going to do it. But if we can get outside and go snowshoeing or whatever it is that you might like, you're more likely to do it. So just keep in mind, the more enjoyable it is, the easier it is to stick with. Now, number 3 is eating one plant-based meal a day. Incorporating more plant-based foods into our diet is one of the most effective ways to boost our health and also get in those veggies that we need. And plant-based meals are naturally high in fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients that support everything from gut health to heart health. Now, you don't have to go fully vegan, but making one meal a day entirely plant-based can help you increase your intake of powerful nutrients. So an idea here would be maybe for breakfast, having a smoothie with some greens, kale, different greens that you might like, Swiss chard, etc., berries, and a plant-based protein. Easy peasy, done. For lunch or dinner, you might opt for a hearty lentil soup or quinoa and a vegetable bowl. I would definitely say experiment with different plant-based proteins too to see which ones that you like the most. Number 4 is prioritizing sleep and creating an evening routine. That's going to help with your sleep, actually. So quality sleep is actually more important. I would say it's even more important than nutrition and even exercise. Would you say so? I mean, like,
I would agree with
right?
that. I would agree with that. You need good sleep. Yep.
Because if we don't get enough sleep, 1, we're going to skip our workouts because we're not going to have the energy, and 2, we're going to probably eat more because the body's like, I'm up. You might as well feed me that donut in the nurse's station, etc. So definitely, I would prioritize this, whether that's setting an alarm to go to bed, maybe establishing a wind down period in the evening where you turn off electronics, maybe you dim the lights, read a relaxing book, maybe do some stretching or journaling, and aim for that 7 to 9 or more, if that's what you need, hours of sleep per night. The last part is practicing gratitude and mindfulness, because a healthy mind is just as important as a healthy body. And we all know that daily stress can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. And so this is why it's a good idea to take a few minutes each day. Maybe think about what we're grateful for, how the day went well and in our favor. And this can help shift our mindset, reduce some stress, and it boosts our emotional resilience. So you can either think about these things before you go to bed. Some people like to write them out, and maybe that could be part of your wind down routine too. You could even just go for a walk and think about what you're grateful for, or maybe even just be mindful during your meals. So just remember that being healthier in 2025 does not mean overhauling your entire lifestyle. It is about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. That's going to be my main message to you guys. What's your main message for them, Ken?
My main message is just try to do something consistently, whether it be stretching or going for a walk, or do something consistent, and it will help you over the long term. You'll see a benefit.
Yeah, we would love to hear what you guys do during the winter to keep fit, any healthy habits that you're hoping to establish or have established maybe from the prior year that have helped you out. And if there's anything that you'd like us to cover that we haven't, please put that in as a topic in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe to get our newest content, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.
Bye.